Let's keep calm and mother on. Mothering is way too important to do alone and way too serious to be serious all the time. My name is Christy Thomas, and I am here shoulder to shoulder with you, mothering and enjoying life together. This is the podcast where you can focus on being mindful and taking a deep breath with me and learning new things so you can pause and savor the amazing life you already have. I don't know about you, but I am shocked that we are over halfway through September and just yikes. This year has been really hard for me to figure out time. I don't know about you, but it feels like January 1st was a blink. Just time is odd. Anyways, I am so glad you're here. Today, let's talk about rushing. I know this seems like an odd conversation to have, but it's one I keep having to have with myself. I'd like to walk you through a couple of experiments with me, and they're not scary at all. So let's just jump right in. Here's the first one. I would like you to close your eyes and imagine watching the sunset. Do you go to a place on the beach? Are you standing in your backyard? Is the sun setting really slowly or really quickly? What sort of noises do you hear around you as you imagine watching the sunset? Do you imagine doing this alone? Or is your partner with you, your spouse, your kids? Are they running around? Are you all sitting on a picnic blanket, squeezing hands? What are you noticing? What are you feeling in your body as you watch a sunset? And what are you thinking about it? Give you a couple more seconds to really just savor that sunset. Okay, that was experiment number 1. Experiment number 2. I want you to think about the experience of eating your favorite cupcake or macaroon or flourless chocolate tart if you're gluten-free like me. Like, this is a cupcake that's like from a boutique store. So how are you going to savor it? Do you inspect the frosting? Do you eat it in 2 bites? What do you do? Just think about it. And then feel what you feel in your body. Notice what you're thinking about and what you want to do next. Okay, that's experiment number 2. And experiment number 3 is I want you to think about what it feels like to ask your kids to get out the door when you're already running late. How does that feel? What are you thinking about? What does your body feel like? What do you feel like you need to do next? So I hope that you noticed a stark difference in your body between those 3 ideas, right? The cupcake and the sunset were meant to help you slow down And then the shoe situation, whatever that looks like for you, it could be packing backpacks or morning lunches or getting to soccer on time, whatever it is. I'm sure there is some moment during the day where rushing becomes the default. But it's amazing the difference, right? Like that you can feel in your body when you think about slowing down and savoring it. And I've been thinking a lot about this because one of the things that I enjoyed about the world slowing down together because of the pandemic was that I didn't feel like I was rushing. And now that life is marching forward again, life feels like there's more opportunities to rush. And I'm missing slowing down. I'm missing the stillness that a schedule with less stuff on it provided. And I've noticed that when I'm rushing, especially when it's rushing with my family, that it's leaving me feeling disconnecting and separate and wanting in our relationships. And so I just want to provide that idea to you that if you're feeling like something's off, maybe it's because we're not used to rushing. And that's good, I think. The fact that I can tell the difference in my body really quickly about what it feels like when I'm slowing down and really feeling like I have plenty of time to do the things that are most important and to enjoy the people that are most important, then my whole heart sings. My body just feels content. I can exhale and I can breathe without feeling like I need to remember to unclench my jaw. But the rushing situation, I clenched my jaw automatically. It makes me feel hasty. It makes me feel poor in spirit. It makes me feel like a bad mom when my interactions are coming from a place of having to hurry through it. Because I became a mom. I've chosen, right, to invest just like you in my kids and in my family and in my community out of an act of love and a radical act of optimism. Because I know that life is so fragile that I want to enjoy it and I want to laugh and I want to make great memories. And those happen not in the rushing moments, at least not for me. So how can we slow down in the normal moments? Because there are opportunities, I think, in those. So I've put sticky notes up, right, in some key points. If you know me in real life, there are sticky notes around my house that help trigger me to take a deep breath and to remember it's not an emergency. Then I also have an alarm set on my phone to make sure that I'm practicing a Breathe With Me episode every single day for the last 10 days. That has really allowed me to find the time to slow down in those rushing moments. If I can practice slowing down at other times when it's not urgent, then in the urgent feeling moments, I know that it's a skill that I have. So I have sticky note reminders. I'm practicing slowing down and I'm just doing that for like 3 to 5 minutes a day, guys. And the third practice is the most basic. And if you read any parenting book or relationship blog, the thing that also helps me to stop rushing is the practice of having special time. Special time, it's just one-on-one time. And it has a set routine where you have to label it as, hey, this is mom and me time. And you give it a framework. You set a timer to put it in a box so it feels important and special and valued. And that helps me slow down because during special time, I know that my phone is off limits. During special time, I can only do that one thing. Unless the house is literally on fire. Okay? So during special time, I am not trying to multitask. And as a mom, that requires a lot of intention. As a human, for me, that requires a lot of intention to not multitask, to have my brain be present. And right now with my kids, right, we're not playing pretend play anymore most of the time. Their one-on-one time, their special time could be painting their nails and having a conversation. It could be going for a walk. It could be following arrows that my son makes out of sticks on the path. And then I have to follow his adventure path. It could be talking about memes or these things called gotcha videos. I'm not sure where special time leads us, but it leads me to being more present and to not rushing. And I think that it would lead you there too. So try it out. In fact, that's going to be one of the family fun ideas of this episode, right? Family fun idea. Try out special time with your kids once this week. But also, the other family fun idea that's really working well is that we picked a song and it's now our family angry song. And we have a dance party and it helps label people's feelings. We'll probably pick other songs because this one's working so well, like family let's get hype song or family let's chill song. But when we ask Alexa to play these songs, then it sets the whole tone of the house. We know that someone's angry. We know that someone wants to chill. We know that someone wants to be hyped up. And that is such a nice cue for the rest of us who might not be aware of other people's feelings all the way yet, because that's a lot of work and practice. For the self-care idea, if you have not tried breathing or sitting still for 3 minutes a day without doing anything else, I really challenge you to try it for the next 10 days and see if it makes a difference to your mental health and to your relationships to other people and to yourself. If you're feeling like you're caught in this rushing pattern, like I sometimes find myself, then this practice, I think, will bring you peace and help you keep calm and mother on. And I am so glad to know you. I am so glad you're here. I like you just the way you are. And I think you are exactly the right human to be alive right now and exactly the right mom for your kids. Thanks for being shoulder to shoulder with me. Thanks for laughing and enjoying motherhood and slowing down so that we can have radical optimism and really enjoy. We can hold stubborn gladness together because life is hard and beautiful at the same time. If you want to continue this conversation, if you want to share with me your tips about how to not rush and how to savor and slow down and feel more connected, I would love to have that conversation. Just find me on Instagram at everydayrunnerchristy. The link is in the show notes. And I hope you have a really amazing day.